I forgot to turn on the video for my learning of the next parts of Orot with Reb Daniel, so I'm just going to record a synopsis here of Beis and Gimel. Idea Hisrachkus Me'akras Harazim, by a person distancing himself from the recognition of the secrets of Torah, Ba'akar Shaklushas Eretz Yisroel B'tzura Mטושטשת. The cognition of Eretz Yisrael's holiness comes in a distorted way. So if Kook, for reasons I don't fully grasp, believes that the true cognition of Kedusha itself is inextricably linked to an understanding of the secrets of the Torah, the Kabbalah and mystical secrets of the Torah. Ideas Nakrus of Sod Hashem by alienating oneself to the Sod of Hashem. Nasu Askula Yonis, the lofty qualities, Shel Emak HaChaim, lofty qualities of the depth of life, of Elohim, Chaim Elohim, of the depth of divine life, become bland and become insignificant. So She'inam נכנסים בעמק הנשמה, they don't get in the depth of the soul. Melech Sa Koach HaYoser Adir b'nשמת האומה והיחיד. So you're lacking the most powerful strength in the neshama of a nation and individual. And if you don't have that cognition of Eretz Yisrael's unique quality, which is based on Sod, the goal is finds favor in people's eyes. Why? Somebody who only perceives the revealed surface of Judaism. Will not be lacking anything basic. Is lacking a land and a government. And all the content of the nation in its being built up as a state. I'm not sure that I don't think I agree with that either, because obviously one can understand, even without Sisrei Torah, that the Am Yisrael is meant to function in Eretz Yisroel, and all the national destiny which Eretz Yisrael possesses. But Rav Kook is saying that you can't fully understand it without Sisrei Torah. So typos Yeshua, and such a person who doesn't have that fundamental understanding, which Rav Kook says has to do with Sisrei Torah, he can look forward to Yeshua, but by him it's Koanav Tzadi. It's like a side branch, which does not connect to the depth of the cognition of his Judaism. This in of itself, made al this indicates a lack of understanding. In this dry approach, which lacks moisture. If typos Yeshua ends up being peripheral in that sense. It has to be integral. Now, of course, says of Kook, I'm not going to negate any type of the understanding, any type of perspective, which is built on straight understanding and on feelings of dea, of which come from Yedias Torah and Yerushalayim. In any way, it's not binary, all or nothing. Either you have a Sisrei Torah or you don't. But I do negate that that shita which desires to negate the secrets and their hashbas magdola and their great influence on the spirit of the nation. We have to fight this tragedy with counsel and with understanding, with holiness and with courage. So again, Rav Kook is making this case that the Sisrei Torah are essential to understanding and experiencing the connection to Eretz Yisrael. I'm not sure that that's 100% necessary. I think many forms of connection to Eretz Yisrael are based on understanding of Torah mitzvahs as being primarily connected to Eretz Yisrael independently of understanding secrets thereof. But obviously, if one understands things of Kabbalah, I guess anything is enhanced by that. Certainly, the flip side of this is that, from Kook's perspective, anybody who does have a profound and bona fide connection to Eretz Yisrael, even if they don't seem to be connected to Sisrei Torah, they must be connected to Sisrei Torah. This has to do with his perspective that people who are connected to Eretz Yisroel in a profound way are manifesting a form of tshuva. Because if it's real and sincere and true and deep, there's got to be sister involved somehow. There's got to be some inner holiness, even if you don't perceive it on the surface. Gimel, Yitzira Atzmitz Yisraelis, and a unique Jewish form of creativity. The machshava, where it's the thought, we talk of Chaim, and with the power of approaching life, and the great projects which Judaism possesses. It's not possible for Judah to have except in Eretz Yisroel. I don't know if I agree with this either, because there are great projects which have developed in Chutz La'aretz as well, and Rav Kook's going to have to deal with them. He's going to try and deal with them. I'm not convinced by the way he deals with them, but he does try and deal with them in a few moments. L'umazos, on the other hand, call Na'aseh b'Yisrael, any project happens in Eretz Yisrael, whether you building a factory or a kibbutz or starting a business, which in Chutz La'aretz is just a parnasa, just something which you're doing as part and parcel of your life as a person. Eretz Yisrael, it's different. It's part of Yishuv Eretz Yisrael. Because Batel Satzura Klali Shabo, the general aspect which it has, is negated. Lagabe Tzura Tzmisam Yuchada vis-a-vis the unique tzura in the intrinsic tzura of Am Yisrael. So Osher Gadol Yisrael, it's a powerful sense of satisfaction and happiness, not just for Jews, but for the world in general. When Am Yisrael and Eretz Yisrael is doing the right thing, it's great for the world. Hachatoim Shegormen Golus. Now the sins which cause Golus, whatever else Chazal enumerate, sins which cause Golus. They pollute the intrinsic spring of the fountainhead of creativity and of the unique projects, etc. of Am Yisrael and Eretz Yisrael. And the source starts to drip with drips of tuma. As Mishkan Hashem Timei, the sanctuary of Hashem has become defiled. When that unique intrinsic source has become corrupted, so then the fundamental creativity and connection to the source which all Jews possess goes up, connects and divorces itself from the world, compacts and concentrates itself to that higher form in concentrated form, which a Jew has, but not necessarily as the school of Eretz Yisrael, it's a school of human being. Am Yisrael obviously has this higher quality of humanity as well. And that is drawn specifically in Golus, because in Golus, Am Yisrael has this capacity, when it doesn't have the unique qualities of Eretz Yisrael, to be more universal and be more profound in Chutz La'aretz in a way that doesn't have possessed in Eretz Yisrael. At that time in Eretz Yisrael was Mishkan Hashem Timei. That's a Talmud Bavli, etc. It's created in Chutz La'aretz because there are tzitzits of Kedusha, there are approaches of Derachim and Avodas Hashem and Yitziratiut and creativity, which you find in Chutz La'aretz. Brisk was made of brisk, tells and tells. Slabodka and Slabodka. Obviously, according to Rav Kook, those are not the prime mainstream of the creativity of Am Yisrael in its unique form. But they, when Eretz Yisrael is not functioning properly, so then these are things one finds in Chutz La'aretz in the various different, in a positive way, using the term isms at the moment. The land in the meantime of Israel is destroyed. And is desolate. And the Churban is what atones for the abuse and distortion which went on. The fountain stops dripping. Gradually gets filtered and cleansed. In the meantime, manifestations of life and thought come out through the general pipeline, not the unique pipeline of Am Yisrael and Eretz Yisrael, but the general pipeline, which is scattered throughout the world, wherever in the nitzots of Kedusha are to be had. Like the four corners of the earth I scattered you. Until the polluted drips and drabs, which were still dripping in Eretz Yisrael, so to speak, mispaskos. cease. Close the koach makor taraso, and the koach of the makor comes back after having been cleansed. And then the message goes to Gamri. The girls become superfluous, and it becomes something which is insufficient, something which is leaves us restless, leaves us wanting more. Very Muteris becomes superfluous. It's superfluous. And then the general light comes back to emerge from the unique fountainhead of which we possess with Chol and all its force. Mashiach who gathers the exiles, fear begins to appear. And the sound of the bitter cries of Rachel crying on her children, gets sweetened by a flow of consolation. Curtail your voice from crying, your eyes from tearing. There's reward for activities. They return from the land of the enemy. There's hope for your end. Hashem swears Hashem. And the children will return to their boundaries. And the creativity of life in its unique form, in all of its illumination, and all of its unity, and all its special qualities, will, after you've gathered from all four corners of the earth, all of these insights, all these different drachim, and they're disparate, in Eretz Yisroel they become unified. Unfortunately, in our day and age, we haven't achieved anywhere near that unity yet. But that's the idea, that it all becomes one unified, mighty stream of unique Jewish creativity. And because we are scattered in the meantime and able to amass all these things from the Hamon Goyim, it all becomes united in the spirit of Avraham Avinu of Hamon Goyim. It becomes drenched in the moistened with the dew of the general riches of the greatest among people. In this respect, Birchas Avraham Yebracha, and through this return, all these disparate elements become revealed in a way which is uniquely Jewish. As I was saying, you'll be bracha. With you, the signature will come. In other words, the end of everything coming together back in Eretz Yisroel comes through Avraham Avinu's Av Hamon Goyim being able to influence nations to have some unique qualities, which then are taken back by the Jews and used in our unique way. And it's not, according to Kook, it sounds like it's automatic. At the end of days, it's going to happen in of itself, organically. I don't think that's the case. The Eretz Yisroel has many, many problems, and many, many deviances, and many deviations, and many distortions. It's Vaida there too, because the fountain is not pure and unpolluted. Even though we came back to Eretz Yisroel, and obviously there are tremendous advantages of being there. So it's not automatic, it's not simple, and it's not yet, as per the case, the state of fruition yet. So although everything Rav Kook says, of course, Kodesh Kadoshim, and there's a lot to learn from it, but again, not everything is something which I completely relate to. How you relate to it is, of course, up to you.